place, and then I got some advice for you. So I say the first piece of advice is build your credit. So I have built my credit as soon as I turned 18, and that helped me out a lot. So I'm saying, when you turn 18, and you know, I recommend getting yourself a Capital One Platinum credit card. You know, you're gonna have a small limit, but it's just, you gotta start somewhere, just so that by the time you apply for the apartment, you have some credit history that they can go off of. Gotta have some type of credit history. They gotta be able to look at something, you know what I'm saying? So the first year, it might not, you know, get up that much, but it'd be decent. Build your credit the right way. I recommend using no more than 30% if you have to. But the goal is really 10% of your credit limit. And when you use 10% of your credit limit, you want to make sure you pay it off on time. That's the biggest part, paying off that credit card on time. Because if you don't pay it off on time, that make it all pointless, because then your credit gonna be bad and getting no apartment. Income. Having a job for at least a year or two before you decide to move out. Just because you want to make sure you have a consistent income. The rental place, they're gonna be checking your income, checking your pay stubs. They want to make sure you got a reliable income. Make sure you're gonna keep on making money, and they want to make sure you can afford it. So if if you're looking for an apartment, make sure you're shopping for something that you can afford. And if you know you can't afford it on your own, then you should get a roommate. Now you gotta be careful with roommates. You gotta make sure, you know, they on the same page as you, and that they also got a job, they also got money. Now, a roommate, that's gonna help you a lot. That will definitely help you a lot to get your first apartment. I would say be careful about that, in case, you know, things don't work out how you expect it to, because things can happen, you know. But I'm saying though, like, make sure you get something that you can afford, and like, I don't know, like 700, you know, you want to be able to, you want to make sure that you able to, like, you making as much as, like, at least double that, you know what I'm saying? Really, apartments are really looking for people that make 3 times that amount of the rent, but, you know, just make sure you're gonna be comfortable living, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be stressed out living paycheck to paycheck. Just have some money saved up before you move out. You're gonna have to pay a deposit, and most likely you're gonna have to pay a double deposit by the time, you know, if you get approved, and that's gonna be the only way you're gonna really be able to get the apartment, by having that double deposit, because they're gonna be like, you ain't got no history, like, can I really trust you? So they're gonna trust you a little bit if you can pay that double deposit. That double deposit is pretty much the rent, but double. But the deposit, you ain't gotta trip about that, because you're gonna get that back at the end if you don't mess up the apartment. Again, can't be messing that stuff up, because then they're gonna take it out your deposit. And so yeah, those are like my best advice when it comes to getting your first apartment. So yeah, definitely make sure you save your money up as much as you can until that time comes. I remember back when I was working and living with my mom, if I made like $550, I was saving $500, and I just did what I could with $50. And I was being real aggressive with it. I'm sure everybody not able to do it like that, but you know, that's just to show you what I mean, like how good it's gonna help you if you save and have a cushion, because then you won't be so stressed out when you know living.